Welcome back to Horoscope TV. If you are a Virgo, you really need to stop whatever you're doing right now and just pay close attention.
Oh, absolutely. This is a big one.
Because we are looking at the predictions and forecasts for your zodiac sign for the week of July 13 to July 19, 2026. And, this isn't just some normal week where you can coast on your usual routine.
No, definitely not. You can't just sleepwalk through this one.
Exactly. The astro charts are showing this massive curveball headed your way. I mean, we were talking sudden surprises, completely unexpected romantic turns, and even a really rare chance to grab a major career opportunity from your past.
Yeah, it's a lot to handle all at once. But just to set expectations right up front, we aren't going to bog you down with confusing astrology jargon.
Right, nobody wants that.
Exactly. Our goal is to analyze the latest astrological charts and astro data for this specific week and just translate it into plain English.
Which is so helpful because astrology can get really complicated really fast.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You don't need a university degree to understand your own life, We're just going to give you clear explanations of what the planets are doing up there, why they're doing it, and exactly how it impacts you down here.
Which is perfect because looking at these charts, July 13 kicks off with an incredibly powerful, attractive energy surrounding you.
It really does. It's a huge shift.
Right. It totally sets the stage for the first major theme of the week, which is all about personal magnetism colliding with sudden, unpredictable shifts.
Yes, because right now, Venus is moving through your sign, Virgo.
Which is basically like you're walking around with a giant invisible magnet in your pocket,
Yeah.
right? Like you don't even have to try to get people's attention right now. They're just naturally drawn to your kindness and your overall vibe.
They really are, but there's a huge catch on the 13th.
Okay, I knew there was a catch.
Yeah, the astro data shows a transit called Venus square Uranus.
Wait, okay, so if Venus is making Virgo so magnetic right now, but Uranus is throwing in surprises, does that mean they might attract a totally chaotic situation?
That is the perfect way to look at it. And to understand why, we have to look at the mechanics of a square in the astrological charts.
Right, because a square is usually tense, right?
Exactly. A square happens when two planets are at a 90-degree angle to each other. It creates extreme tension. Think of it like two cars trying to merge into the exact same lane at the exact same time.
Oh, wow. That sounds stressful.
It is, because Venus is the planet of love, harmony, and what you attract. But Uranus is the planet of rebellion, shock waves, and, literal lightning bolts.
So when they crash into each other on July 13,
Boom. That friction results in sudden, unpredictable sparks directly in your relationships.
I mean, a lightning bolt of romance sounds great in a movie. But let's be real about the Virgo personality here.
Oh, they love their plan.
They usually have a plan for everything, including their dating life. They have a schedule, they know what they want, and they really hate being caught off guard.
Oh,
So a sudden twist from a crush or a completely unexpected change in a friendship dynamic might actually feel pretty unsettling for them.
It absolutely will feel unsettling at first, because Virgos naturally thrive on order and logic. But when we analyze the charts for July 13, the message is actually very clear.
Which is what?
You have to let go of the steering wheel.
Oh, that is hard for a Virgo.
I know. But because you're so magnetic right now, people are noticing you. You might get a random message from someone you haven't spoken to in years.
Oh, like an texting out of nowhere.
Exactly. Or an unexpected crush might develop literally out of thin air. And if you try to manage or, control the spontaneous energy, you're just going to create a ton of anxiety for yourself.
So you just have to kind of roll with it.
Yeah, the tension of that Venus and Uranus square is specifically challenging you to break free from your strict routines. Just let the universe surprise you.
Okay, so you really just have to ride the wave instead of trying to build a wall to stop it. But honestly, if a Virgo's romantic life is being hit by lightning bolts of spontaneity this week, they're going to desperately crave some stability somewhere else.
Oh, without a doubt.
Which naturally brings up their social circles, right?
Yeah.
If things are unpredictable, you need to know exactly who has your back and who is going to make the chaos worse.
Exactly. You need an outlet for that practical energy. And the astrological charts give us a very clear map of your social landscape this week.
Okay, let's hear it. Who is in and who is out?
Well, on July 14th, we have a new moon in Cancer.
A new moon is like a fresh start, right?
Yes, exactly. It's when the sun and moon are perfectly aligned in the sky, meaning we don't see any light from the moon. It represents a blank slate, a total reset button.
And Cancer is all about community and feelings, right?
You nailed it. Cancer highlights your community and emotional connections. So July 14 is a fantastic moment for setting new friendship goals.
Like joining a new group or making fresh online connections.
Exactly that. But as you navigate this, you really need to know who to lean on. Your absolute best match for the week is Capricorn,
Okay, Capricorn, love that.
and your worst match right now is Gemini.
Ooh, sorry, Geminis. Okay, picturing this, a Capricorn is basically like a heavy, sturdy anchor, right?
That's a great analogy.
If you're a ship out on the ocean during a storm, that anchor keeps you safe. But Gemini right now is like a loose sail flapping wildly in the wind, just completely out of control.
Yes, 100%.
But let me challenge this a bit, because Virgos are famous for their infinite patience.
They are very patient.
Right, they're natural fixers who genuinely want to help people organize their lives. So is a Gemini really that toxic to be around right now, or can a Virgo just power through it and use their natural patience to ground them?
Well, in a normal week, yes, a Virgo can outpatient almost anyone. They are the ultimate fixers.
Right.
But when we analyze the charts for this specific week, Gemini is operating on a totally different frequency. Right now, the planet Mars is moving through Gemini.
Oh, Mars. That's
Yeah.
intense energy.
Very intense. Mars is the planet of action, war, and aggression. And Gemini is a sign of duality and scattered focus.
So you have aggressive energy being split in a dozen different directions.
Exactly. A Gemini's energy is going to be incredibly chaotic right now. They're going to change their minds constantly, run late, and most likely break promises they made to you.
Broken promises. Oh, no. That's a huge deal breaker.
Massive.
I mean, Virgos build their entire world on reliability. If you say you're going to be somewhere at 5, a Virgo expects you there at 5.
Which is exactly why you can't just power through it this week. That unpredictability is going to trigger your stress immensely. It will completely disrupt your carefully planned schedules.
Yeah, that sounds exhausting.
It really is. If you try to get a straight answer or a solid commitment from a Gemini this week, you're only going to end up drained. You're already dealing with the surprises from that Venus and Uranus clash on the 13th.
So adding Gemini's scattered Mars energy is just a recipe for a meltdown.
Exactly. When the moon finally enters your sign later in the week, you'll find their lack of focus incredibly grating. It's honestly better to just manage your projects alone than to rely on them right now.
So save your energy and avoid the loose sail. That makes total sense.
It really does.
So looking at the anchor, you mentioned Capricorn is the best match. I'm assuming they bring the exact opposite of that scattered energy.
They do. Capricorn is an earth sign, just like Virgo, so they match your practical mindset perfectly.
That must be a relief.
It's a huge relief.
Wow.
While the rest of the planetary energies are bringing sudden shifts, Capricorn provides a rock-solid foundation. They respect your dedication, they value your practical advice, and they really appreciate your standard of excellence.
So together, you and a Capricorn can just sit down, organize plans, and build highly efficient systems.
Exactly. It's a bond built on deep mutual respect that will make you feel secure and truly valued for your hard work.
I love that. And speaking of organizing plans and building security, let's talk about where Virgos actually want to feel the most secure.
Their job and their wallet.
Exactly. Their job and their wallet. Because there's a massive amount of activity in the career sector of the charts this week.
There really is.
So on July 13, the astro data shows a Sun conjunction with Mercury retrograde.
Yes, that's a big one.
You know what this sounds like? It's like putting on an old winter coat that's been sitting in your closet for a year, reaching into the pocket and finding a $100 bill.
That is the best feeling.
It is. It's like a past career opportunity that is suddenly circling back around to you.
Right. It's something old becoming new again.
But here's the confusing part. The charts for July 13 also come with a huge warning about unexpected expenses.
They do, yes.
The advice is to keep your wallet totally closed. Zero online shopping.
Look it up.
So how are they supposed to balance this? The charts are saying an old job might drop an opportunity in your lap, but you're not allowed to spend a dime of your money.
I know it sounds contradictory, but when we break down the timeline using the astrological charts, it creates a very clear action plan.
Okay, walk me through the plan.
So, July 13 is your day to look backward. The sun is your focus, and Mercury retrograde is communication moving in reverse.
So expect some minor delays in current projects.
Exactly, minor delays. But it's the perfect energy for reviewing old business plans or reconnecting with past colleagues. It's that $100 bill in the coat pocket.
Got it.
However, because of that Venus and Uranus square we talked about The planet of money clashing with the planet of surprises. The risk of sudden, unexpected expenses is at its peak.
Oh, like your car suddenly needs a repair.
Right, or a hidden fee pops up out of nowhere. That's why you must freeze your extra spending. Avoid impulsive shopping completely on the 13th.
Okay, got it. So the 13th is for playing defense. Review the past, guard the wallet.
Yes, exactly.
But this energy shifts pretty dramatically the very next day, right?
It completely flips. On July 14th, the new moon in Cancer kicks in, and the focus shifts entirely to the future.
So this is the day to get out there.
Yes, this is your day to network. Look for new ways to increase your income through group projects or community connections. You go from fiercely protecting what you have on the 13th to expanding your earning potential on the 14th.
And the momentum just keeps building from there, right? The middle of the week seems to bring a totally different kind of work energy.
It does. On July 15, we have an aspect called Uranus sextile Neptune.
A sextile is a good thing, right? A friendly angle.
Yes, a sextile is a friendly, cooperative angle between two planets. You have Uranus, the innovator, working perfectly with Neptune, the planet of imagination.
Oh, that sounds amazing for a Virgo.
It is. It specifically sparks your creativity in your daily tasks. So if you've been stuck on a tedious problem at work, July 15th is the day the light bulb goes off and you figure out a brilliant, efficient workaround.
That covers the day-to-day work, which is great. But what about the big picture?
Right, the long-term stuff.
Yeah, because day-to-day tasks are one thing, but true security for a Virgo means having a handle on long-term finances and debt.
Well, that brings us to July 18, which features a very rare, very powerful transit. Uranus trine Pluto.
A trine is the easy flow, right?
Exactly. A trine is a perfect 120-degree angle of easy flow. When we analyze this part of the chart, it shows revolution and innovation flowing directly into Pluto.
And Pluto's all about deep transformation, right?
Deep transformation and shared resources.
Yeah.
This is a massive opportunity for you to completely transform your approach to debt, loans, or joint bank accounts.
So it's about restructuring your big picture budget.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you put in the heavy lifting to rethink your finances on the 18th, you'll see immediate emotional rewards. Because by July 19th, the moon enters Libra, bringing a beautiful sense of balance to your bank account.
Oh, that's such a nice payoff.
It gets better. Also on the 19th, Mars forms a sextile with Saturn, giving you incredible, enduring discipline. You'll easily tackle your most demanding professional responsibilities.
Okay, let's just pause for a second and look at what a Virgo is dealing with this week.
It's a lot.
I mean, they are dodging romantic lightning bolts. They are fending off chaotic Geminis. They're digging up old career opportunities. They're networking for new money. And they're completely transforming their long-term debt.
That is an exhausting amount of mental gymnastics.
Right. That naturally leads us to ask, how is their body going to hold up under all this pressure? You can't run that hard without the physical machine taking a hit.
You're exactly right. The mind and body are deeply connected, especially for a Virgo. Health and wellness are highlighted prominently in the charts this week.
So they have to pay attention to the toll this schedule is taking.
Absolutely, they can't ignore it.
So let's trace this physical timeline, starting back on July 13th.
Yeah.
The astro data suggests this is when a little check engine light might blink on, right?
Yes.
Because the sun and Mercury are pulling focus backward. Maybe a minor health issue you've been ignoring suddenly flares up, like a stiff neck from stress, a recurring headache, or maybe your stomach is reacting to all that Venus and Uranus tension.
The check engine light is the perfect way to describe it. The charts are explicitly asking you not to brush off those minor signals on July 13.
Just acknowledge them and treat them.
Exactly. Drink your water, take a moment to stretch, get some sleep. Because on July 14th, that new moon energy offers a blank slate for your physical body, too.
So it's a great day to start a gentle exercise routine.
Yes, but gentle is the key word here. We aren't talking about CrossFit or running a marathon.
Right. Nothing crazy.
Think about swimming, yoga, or a long walk. Something that moves the body but calms that overactive mind.
Which they are going to need, because July 15 comes with a pretty stark warning in the charts regarding their energy levels.
It really does. July 15 features a temporary, stressful planetary phase that will drain your battery quickly.
Oh, so they need to be careful.
You need to be fiercely protective of your peace on this day. Do not overbook yourself. If people ask for extra favors, practice saying no.
Just lay low.
Lay low, conserve your physical energy, and just get through the day. Because you really want to be fully recharged for July 17.
July 17. Looking at the charts, this day seems to be the absolute peak of the week for a Virgo.
It is the absolute best day.
It's the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
What exactly is happening up there that makes it so restorative?
On July 17th, the moon enters your own sign, Virgo.
Oh, nice.
Right. For the last few days, your ruling planets have been focused on everyone else. Networking, career, navigating chaos. But when the moon comes home to Virgo, it's all about you.
That must feel so grounding.
When we analyze this transit, it's phenomenal for your wellness. You're going to feel perfectly aligned with your core emotional needs. You'll feel completely back in control of your destiny.
Which is a massive relief after all those sudden surprises earlier in the week.
A huge relief. This transit helps you tune into your body's exact needs. It's the ideal day to eat clean, hydrate deeply, and get really restful sleep.
So you're going to find a profound sense of clarity and peace.
Yes, you'll feel so good physically and mentally that your ability to manage your life will impress everyone around you.
So basically, by the 17th, that car that had the check engine light blinking on the 13th is fully repaired and running like a dream.
Ready for the open road?
Love it. And to give you a little extra edge, the astro data also highlights a few fun details to keep in mind.
Yes, these are always fun.
The color of the week is navy blue. It's a grounding, authoritative color. So wearing navy on the 13th to handle the surprises, or on the 17th to tap into that peak energy could be a great move.
Definitely.
And your lucky numbers this week are 5, 14, 23, 32, 41, and 50.
So keep your eyes peeled.
Right. Maybe they pop up on a receipt when you're overhauling your budget or in a phone number when you're networking on the 14th.
It's all connected. Keeping those numbers in mind, along with remembering that the 13th brings exciting surprises and the 17th brings ultimate peace, will really help you navigate this week with absolute confidence.
We've covered a lot of ground today, from the magnetic romantic energy to the importance of leaning on a Capricorn, the return of a past job, completely restructuring debt, and hitting a physical peak by the 17th.
It's a massive transformative week.
It really is. But before we head out, what is the one big philosophical takeaway you should be chewing on over the next few days?
Well, I want to look back at that incredibly rare Uranus trine Pluto transit on July 18th.
The one about debt and budgets.
Right. We discussed how it's going to help you transform your approach to debt and shared resources. But the effects of Pluto go much deeper than just your bank account.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this astrological event is actually about profound changes to your core personal belief systems.
Wow, that is deep.
It is. So the question I want you to sit with is this. As you navigate all these sudden shifts and realize how capable you are of handling the unexpected, what old limiting beliefs about yourself are you finally ready to let go of?
What old beliefs about yourself are you finally ready to let go of? That is a brilliant question to carry with you as the week unfolds.
It really changes everything.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us, and thank you for listening to us on Horoscope TV. If you enjoyed our conversation and want to stay ahead of what the charts have in store for you, make sure you subscribe so that you can get notified when the next one is available. Stay magnetic out there, Virgo.